Hello readers, this is Colleen Houck coming to you from my home office. A little bit stuffy from a cold I'm recovering from, and I'm here today to give you my top 10 picks for things that I'm thankful for Thanksgiving this year. My number one thing that I'm thankful for this year is my husband Brad, and I don't always tell him that I'm thankful for him because he always does something to annoy me, but I am very thankful for my husband. Still love him after all these years. It's been we just celebrated our 22nd anniversary. So must be something good there. So my number one thing I'm thankful for is my husband. I'll tell you a quick story about him. Everybody asks me, "Oh, is Ren based on your husband?" And I say, no, my husband's a terrible gift giver. But the entire scene when Ren asked Kelsey to kiss her the first time in the jungle, that was taken from true life. My husband asked permission to kiss me, and like Kelsey, I said no. So he's a good guy. Stick with him and stand by him. So that's my number one, is my husband. And my number two pick for my thankful list on Thanksgiving is Thanksgiving leftovers. Just doesn't get better when you have homemade rolls and turkey and mayonnaise, and you make yourself a delicious turkey sandwich with Thanksgiving leftovers, cranberry sauce. That's good stuff. It just doesn't get better than that. And I think I like the leftovers better than I like the actual Thanksgiving dinner. So there you go. Thanksgiving leftovers, number two. And number three is my friends and my family. I'm blessed to have a very, very large family, and we love doing things together and being together. And there's nobody that can make me laugh like my brothers and sisters. They are all so funny, and it's crazy when we get together. So they're my next pick. I also have a quite large group of good friends who've been with me since way back when I was a teenager, good friends. And so there's nothing better than having friends and family that you can rely on and trust and always have your back. So friends and family. And my number four pick is my pets, my dogs particularly. I love my little dogs. I have a little poodle named Bitsy and a little dachshund named Murphy, and they give me joy and happiness every day. I love to squeeze them and rub their tummies and play with them, and they're super fun. And I miss my little dog, Prissy, who died in 2010. She was awesome. She was a poodle too. I also have fish. I have koi fish, and they're my little dogs of the water. They always swim up to see me when I bring them their food. So my number four pick are my pets. My number five pick is actually Oregon. I love Oregon, and I talk about it everywhere I go, no matter where I am on tour. Whenever I'm doing a school visit, I talk about how lovely Oregon is, and I love the rain, and I love riding when it's raining, and I love the beautiful pine forest and waterfalls, and the fact that our weeds are blackberries. I just think that's so cool. So the Northwest, Oregon in particular, is something I'm very, very thankful for. I'm very proud to live in this state. Number six thing that I'm grateful for is technology. I don't know how writers did it back before we had technology. I can just go on Google and say, what's the temperature of Egypt in October? And it will tell me. Or, if I need to research gods and goddesses, or, how long it takes to cook a mummy, or whatever it is I'm trying to figure out, I can look it up. I also love that I can stream movies, just stream them onto my television without having to go to a store to get a video. And the fact that I can listen to audiobooks just on my phone when I'm working or playing a game or whatever it is I'm doing, or on a plane. I love that we have this technology that we have today. We're very fortunate to live in this day and age when we have access to all of that. So there you go. There's my number six, is technology. And number seven, one of the things I really love about Thanksgiving is that your kitchen smells like spices and baking. And I love having an excuse to bake pies and eat them. And I justify that to myself because most of the time I'm dieting. So being able to bake actually and smell fresh cinnamon rolls and baked bread and spices and pumpkin and all that, you know, pumpkin pie and whipped cream and all that yummy stuff. So I love baking. I just never let myself do it because I know I'll eat it. So, but that's one of my favorite things about the holidays is baking. And number 8 is my health. Even though I'm in my 40s, heading into my 50s, I'm very healthy, and I'm very grateful for that. There's a lot of people that have struggles with that, and I've been very blessed to be healthy and be able to be continuing to do all the work that I do and to be mobile. I'm very grateful for that fact. And you know, that's just a wonderful blessing that's nothing you do. You just get the luck of the draw sometimes. And so I'm very grateful that I have my good health. And the next one is chocolate. So I was just talking about health, and now I'm going to tell you about chocolate. So I eat chocolate every day. Something chocolate, even if it's just chocolate chips, a few of them, I'll eat something chocolate every day. Hot chocolate chip cookies is probably something all of us should be very grateful for. You know, the Greeks and the Romans way back in the day didn't have that, and we should feel happy that we live in such a time that we can have hot chocolate chip cookies right out of the oven, because that's like better than ambrosia and everything else that anyone would ever want to have. So chocolate chip cookies and chocolate in general is something I'm very grateful for. And number 10, the last thing that I am grateful for is that I can work as a writer. I've actually been very fortunate in my career choices during my whole life. I loved being an interpreter, a sign language interpreter. I still do that once in a while. Since my husband is deaf, it's comes up every now and then that I need to interpret something or other. So interpreting is something that one of my talents that I've been given, and I loved doing it. I loved working with kids and interpreting for kids, and now I get to write, and that's another thing that, you know, I've been given to be able to do, and I'm very grateful that I'm able to do this as a career. So my career and the talents I've been given is something that I feel very fortunate to have, and I'm very, very grateful for that. So having said that, happy Thanksgiving to everyone, and I hope you all have a great holiday season. And I'm thankful for all of you and for all the support you've given me over these past years. Thanks, and take care. Bye-bye.